Hi there, Craig. We spoke on the phone about the interview.
Yeah, okay. Come on.
So, thank you.
Up here.
Hi, Craig. So we spoke over the phone and on the internet because something strange, amazing, and also probably quite scary has happened to you. So I just wanted to ask you a few questions about the wings themselves, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
First off, how did this happen to you?
Well, this crazy bitch ran up to me in the street and just threw this crap in my face. I mean, I assumed that was how it started.
What was that? What the fuck are you doing?
And the next day, I had this rash on my arms. It was just like a bit scaly at first, so I'm assuming it was something to do with what she did.
How did they progress from that? I'm assuming that they went from the rash to what we see here.
Eventually, it was a number of days. Just thought it would go away at first. It was a bit scaly.
How are they on you? How do they feel?
They're heavy, although at the same time they feel like they could give me a bit of uplift. I have been feeling like they might have purpose as well. It's a sort of it's kind of fish-like more than anything else. And then the arms are gross, frankly. They're a bit oozy at times and weeping. But I think that's because they're still growing, actually.
So you feel like they might get slightly larger or
I don't know when this
change?
I've not done this before. I don't know when this is going to end.
Have you seen anyone, a doctor? Have you spoken to anyone professionally about this?
I've spoken to a couple of friends about it, and they've suggested going to the doctor. I've looked online, but there's nothing about this online. I've been scared to go to my doctor, frankly, but I think it's probably necessary at this stage.
It might be an idea, I'll be honest. How have they changed your life?
How do you think? I work with people. I mean, I roll the wings roll up okay, and I've been telling people that I've been working out more because they're starting to bulge under my sleeves. But there's no hiding these hands, and gloves just raises more questions. So it's difficult. It's not easy.
Did the hand coverings appear later on?
They developed at the same time, and they're quite. I think they're quite sensual. Actually, there's something quite tactile about them. I feel like my senses are heightened slightly, which is a bummer because no one's going to go anywhere near me looking like this, I don't think.
So, in saying that, have they affected your love life at all? Anything like that?
Insofar as it's ended it, yes.
Okay. So they're basically stopping your working life completely.
Yes.
Have you shown anyone these? Has anyone seen them?
There's a couple of friends I've shown it to, and frankly they freaked out. I don't think they knew what to say. What would you say? Well, exactly.
Have you been? I mean, assuming you've been seeing people less, so you've been a little more antisocial than usual.
I'm signed off sick from work now. I'm staying in. I'm not going out clubbing like this.
I don't know, man.
Well, actually, no.
That could work at a
Tell you
rave.
what, that could work. Yeah.
At a rave, that could work.
Yeah.
It's definitely a new one. Nobody's going to have tried that before. Growing wings.
I could carry this. The right club. Yeah, okay, might be on something there. But that's limited. I mean,
It's not exactly going to earn you a lot of money.
no.
So, work is something you're going to have to go back to at some point. I mean, have any of your workmates seen this? Your
I've
personal
tried
friends?
to keep my work out of this. I need to be able to be confident and responsible, and I need to be the man at work. I can't be the man looking like some sort of fucked up mer angel.
I see. Do they provide you any kind of special abilities? Is there anything that you can do now that you couldn't do before?
Well, as I sort of started saying, as heavy as they are, I feel like I'm kind of itching to try them out. I did, there's a low wall out in the garden that I jumped off, and that didn't really work out very well, but it was just the first attempt. And I feel like this is going to go somewhere, actually.
It would be very interesting to be able to come back and see if that happens. One final question that I wanted to ask you, is there anything you would like to say to the artist, the person who did this to you?
Yeah, what the fuck? What was this? What was this all about? What are you doing? It's I don't think there's any specific crime that she's done here, but I can't imagine it's legal. You know, what are you trying to do? Is what I wouldn't want to ask.
I don't think there's anything else I really need to know or ask you, Craig, so thank you very much for participating in this. And if I find anything out about this further, then I will let you know.
Please do. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hi there. So the video you just watched was of a person I interviewed, having discovered him through an Instagram site run by a creature known as The Artist. The wing sign stood out, so you might have noticed those. The Artist is somebody who I found while I was looking through Instagram one day, and I was intrigued by the colors and the way things were laid out in the videos, and it all seemed like a mixture of science and art. What I found on there that intrigued me the most, though, was the hint of an outcome that had yet to be put on film. Through that, I tracked down the only face that I had seen in the videos, which was the gentleman you just saw being interviewed. The gentleman being interviewed, I have to be honest, surprised me though, because while I was expecting this to be a kind of an elaborate prank, what I was not expecting was, when I finally got to his home to interview him, was to find that he had grown a full set of wings. They were, in their own special way, very beautiful and very attractive to watch. But the thing that I was not expecting, however, was that is a video of me finally meeting the artist, having tried to track her down for the best part of 2 weeks. There is no information online about her. There's no nothing except the Instagram site. And so, with that revelation there, I might as well give you an even bigger one. So, ta-da, there you are. Big reveal. I told you it would be big, and nothing is really bigger than a human being growing wings. Now, they feel, as Craig said, kind of weird. They're kind of rubbery, but also kind of smooth. It's really strange. They are what I would probably call the beginning stages, so they're kind of short, but you can just see the scales beginning to come through. So hopefully they will get a lot bigger, longer, and much more scaly. Maybe even get bigger than his. Who knows? I'm kind of excited. In fact, I'm very excited to see how they grow and evolve in the future. And I'm also very excited to see what the artist happens to do in the future as well. I'm going to be keeping an eye on her work anyway, so if you want to keep up on all the updates, then like, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube, and follow me on Twitter to learn more.